Chief Sustainability and Resilience Officer Carrie Black, members of the Green Place Advisory Board, the Sustainability Advisory Board, the Agricultural Advisory Board, the Environmental Protection Commission, the Green Place Program Supervisor Beth Jackson, partners, including the Florida Trail Association, colleagues, friends, and supporters. And I did want to specifically mention some of the folks internally that are so important to making the Green Place program and its acquiring of additional environmentally sensitive lands possible, and that's our real estate management division. And we're so glad that they're here in force, so thank you so much to them. This wouldn't be possible to do it without all their hard work. I also wanted to just quickly recognize Orange County Utilities has several representatives here. And you know, EPD is not going to be successful in our mission unless we have other champions for the environment. And I'm so thankful that Orange County Utilities is among those champions for the environment that we have here in Orange County. And they're doing many exciting things, including a lot of solar photovoltaic installations and many other things. So just so grateful for the support of our other staff that are in other programs. So thank you for joining us today on this beautiful, warm day on this lovely property to celebrate Earth Day. I'm David Jones. I'm the manager of Orange County's Environmental Protection Division. Earlier this morning, and you may have seen some of them walking around, several groups were here volunteering. They came out to the site to take down some old fencing, remove invasive plants, pick up trash. And this is really just kind of the first steps of restoring this property and really making it better for environmentally sensitive lands. I want to specifically call out the Signature Flight Group because they had a team here to work on the volunteer event today, and which is really very important, the volunteers that contribute to the Green Place program. So I'm thankful to them for their hard work and being a part of this special occasion. Well, not far from here, about a mile up the road to the north, there's a 900-acre Green Place property called the Savage Christmas Creek Preserve. And our team in the Green Place program has been doing restoration work there for many years, and it really shows. I remember 6 years ago when I was a new manager of EPD, they took me there to show me the restoration work that was going on. It's really exciting. And the work that the volunteers were doing here today is really the beginning of similar efforts to restore this property to a more natural state. Fortunately, we have a good head start for habitat protection. There's actually a gopher tortoise burrow just over here in this in that blue area that's outlined there. And of course, gopher tortoises are a keystone species and really, really important to the environment. So when I became manager of EPD 6 years ago, I could see that we had a lot of important things that needed to be done for the future of the county. At first, it seemed like maybe we were really having to push rocks up hills a little bit because it was so daunting. But we hadn't purchased any environmentally sensitive lands for over 10 years, for instance, and we knew that that was very important. We were concerned about nutrient pollution of our lakes, rivers, and streams. But I'm just so excited. Actually, I've been working for EPD for 19 years, and in my opinion, this is the most exciting time to work at EPD because so many good things are happening, so many good initiatives. For me, the expansion of the Green Place program is really one I think the most significant things that are going on, preserving these environmentally sensitive lands for not only generations that are here today, but for future generations yet to be born. But that's a really important initiative, but that's not the only one we're doing because we're also working on very important initiatives like revising our wetlands ordinance and our tree protection ordinance. Again, initiatives to reduce nutrient loading to our lakes, rivers, and groundwater. So great things are happening in terms of visioning how we want to grow into the future. Vision 2050 and the comprehensive plan changes are moving forward. And I just want to again thank the commitment of our sister departments and divisions for their support for resiliency and sustainability. It becomes more evident every day. If you had a chance, there's an electric vehicle truck that was brought in by Orange County Utilities. It's a fantastic vehicle and just one example of how, again, other departments and divisions are contributing to a better future for all of us. And I also wanted to, I missed an earlier introduction, our cooperative extension, IFAS, which is also an important partner, and their division manager, Kevin Com, is here along with other representatives from their division. So, Mayor Demings, I'm just so grateful to you for your visionary leadership. I mean, what we've been able to accomplish, I know from the get-go, Mayor Demings had a vision for the way we needed to do many things, and the environment has always been a part of that vision. And so without your support, Mayor Demings, and the support of the Board of County Commissioners, Commissioner Bonilla has been a strong advocate for the environment also from the beginning, and we have all of our other commissioners have been really supportive as well. So that's why we've been able to make some major changes. So it is my great privilege and pleasure to introduce to you our mayor, Honorable Mayor Jerry L. Demings.
All right, good morning, everyone. Thank you, David, for that wonderful introduction. It is indeed a good day, a nice warm morning so far. And so for all of you who are here, who are standing out here in the hot sun, you know, there's some seats over here that we would love for you all, if you have the opportunity, take a seat under one of these shaded areas if you can. Now, that's what I would do if I was able to do it. Somehow, David and Beth, they set the commissioner and I right here in the middle in the hot sun. But in either case, let me just welcome you here to the Jean Dale Green Place property here in the Christmas area of East Orange County. This is one of our crown jewels that we have. We're here to help really celebrate Earth Week in Orange County. Tomorrow is the 53rd International Earth Day, and there will be hundreds, if not thousands, of events taking place around the world. So this is not just about Orange County, but this is a global type of conversation that we're having. This year we organized a week-long calendar of events at the various Orange County departments and divisions. They have all participated in numerous activities. In fact, this past Monday, we kicked off an event at the Orange County Convention Center. Commissioner Scott and I participated in that event. And here today, Commissioner Bonilla and I are participating in this event. I hope this is inspiring for you to see how the center generates, or the Orange County Convention Center generated energy from one of its megawatt solar farms. And it's one of the innovative projects and ways that we work to ensure and promote waste recycling, and it helps local farms by donating compost from the many events that are held at our Orange County Convention Center. Also this week, our Parks and Recreation Division provided guided hikes and eco-scavenger hunts at the Tibbet Butler Preserve. In addition, our University of Florida IFAS Extension partners provided classes on native pollinators, and resourceful gardening, and Florida-friendly landscaping. On Wednesday, the county's Office of Sustainability and Resilience, I think I saw Carrie Black here earlier, our Chief Sustainability and Resiliency Officer. Okay, she took me up on the offer. She went to the shade. But on Wednesday, we held a webinar entitled All Things Energy to help residents learn how to save money by conserving electricity, by going solar and taking advantage of new federal energy efficiency rebates. April is a month for water conservation, and our utilities department has been busy offering a student art exhibit at our county administration building and encouraging residents to be water wise. Today, we round off the week by recognizing the recent accomplishments of the county's Green Place program. Several decades ago, the county leaders and community partners had the vision to create a program to help preserve our natural resources and make the county a more sustainable and resilient place to live. You may not be aware, but Green Place stands for Parkland Acquisition for Conservation and Environmental Protection. Early purchases of environmentally sensitive lands in the 1990s and early 2000s total approximately 23,000 acres. About 10 years ago, the county discontinued funding new land acquisitions. In 2021, the Board of County Commissioners felt that adding to the county's conservation lands was an important way to safeguard our natural resources and bring needed benefits and nature-based recreation opportunities to our fast-growing population. It gives us another opportunity as a county to help take care of God's green earth. The board acted and committed to the ambitious goal of acquiring an additional 23,000 acres of environmentally sensitive lands by the year 2030. In addition, we approved an impressive $100 million for this purpose here within Orange County. Since then, our Environmental Protection Division, in collaboration with the county's real estate management team, has done an impressive work to identify, evaluate, negotiate, and create a pipeline of over 300 properties for possible acquisition. I'm going to announce today, just yesterday, we closed on a piece of property in the Pine Lily Preserve at the Hal Scott property. We acquired 49 acres just yesterday. So yay, Orange County. Today we have gathered on one of those properties that we have acquired recently. While relatively small, the Jeandale property was strategically acquired for its potential to expand the trail system on the adjacent Savage Christmas Creek Preserve. This will help close wildlife corridor gaps, protect water resources, and add to Green Place's inventory of wet flatwood communities. So I'm proud of the progress that EPD is making with the Green Place program. While we're still in the early stages, I know that the steps we're taking will have lasting positive impacts on generations not yet born. I want to thank David Jones again and this wonderful team, Beth Jackson, and the entire EPD team for organizing this event today. Join me in giving our EPD team a round of applause. Thank you all so much. So we ask that our community stay engaged as we continue to look at ways to protect our natural resources and leave a valuable legacy for the generations to come. At this time, it is my honor to ask and invite to the podium Commissioner Emily Bonilla, who represents District 5 in this area, for additional comments. I believe Commissioner Bonilla will likely describe herself as an environmentalist, and so she's very, very passionate about the work that we're doing in this area. Commissioner Emily Bonilla.
Good morning. So I'm here today to explain to you how to properly dress for a hike. Make sure you have your quick dry shirt, your convertible pants, which in Florida is great because you could unzipper it here and then it turns into shorts, and your hiking boots, or if you're a true Floridian, probably hiking sandals. But make sure you bring your bug spray and a hat, which I forgot today. Oh, joking aside, I'm really excited to be celebrating Earth Week here in this part of District 5, which happens to be where I live, as you can tell, and to have such a good reason to do so. So much of what we see in here as commissioners or on the news has to do with how Orange County's population is growing rapidly. It's so great to be able to give some positive news about our efforts to protect the environment in the midst of our growth. I'm proud to be a member of the Board of County Commissioners that decided to reignite and support the expansion of the Green Place program, and I appreciate the mayor's initiative to make funding available. I've been engaged from early on with EPD when I proposed administrative mechanisms to ensure that all acquisitions be carried out in alignment with the intent of the program. I want to say thank you to EPD for the way that they listened to my ideas and worked with me. As a result, we're not only seeing the Green Place program grow with new properties like the one we're visiting today, but we can feel good about the process that has been put in place in order to reach these outcomes. I also got the chance to take part in the identification of new parcels just by driving by a for sale sign and thinking to myself that the land might be a really good candidate for a green place. It's something very special to know that there are quite a few landowners in our community who are willing to enter into agreements with Orange County so that their land is preserved and even restored to its natural state. And we do have many landowners out here on the east side who are willing to do just that. And I'd like to say that, you know, their children are probably going to want to live in condos and downtowns and not have a car. So instead of saving the land for them, just check out a green place and make an offer, sell it to them. They're willing to talk to you about it. I've been approached by landowners from District 5 who heard about the county's program, and I connected them with EPD, so I'll be willing to do that for you as well. Just come to my office, fill out a form on my website, emilybonilla.com, and I will connect you. Preserving environmentally sensitive lands in the rural portion of District 5 is particularly important since it lies between the Econlockhatchee River and the St. Johns River, and it has a rich diversity of plant and animal life. I was just talking to someone earlier today who was saying that we have some invasive species, so it's definitely really important to make sure that these lands are being properly preserved, and Orange County is dedicated to doing that and making sure that we restore these properties to what they're supposed to be. Creating natural buffers like this around urban areas is good for our air and water quality. Just breathe that in. Just the air here, if you could be here and smell this, it is not what you're going to experience in a downtown area. It's very different. It smells sweet. It's like you could just taste it, but in a good way. It's amazing, and it's an amazing experience. You have to come out here and experience it for yourself. But having these properties also helps with our stormwater drainage when we do have major storm events, which we've all experienced. And filling in these wetlands is not a great idea if we're trying to make sure that we have areas that we can develop at and have them protected from these floods and protect their property values and their homes as well. Even though Orange County's population is growing rapidly, we need to find ways to grow and prosper without sacrificing the quality of our environment, and adding to and preserving our environmentally sensitive lands is a great way to do that. I just want to say thank you again so much for Mayor Demings, to the Board of County Commissioners, and to our staff and our residents and the landowners. I mean, there are so many people that actually make this a reality, and we can't do it without everyone working together towards the same goal. So thank you so much.
Many thanks again to Commissioner Bonilla and Mayor Demings for being here to celebrate Earth Day. Thanks to all of you for making this a very special Earth Day celebration. We're grateful for all of you and your support, not only for the Green Place program, for our environment overall in Orange County. So I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.